In this video, we will write a program for finding the roots of a quadratic equation. So first of all, what is quadratic equation? An equation of this form, that is a polynomial of this form, x square and x power 0. This is x power 2, x power 1 and x power 0. There is nothing here. It means 1 is there, that is x power 0. So the highest degree is a 2. So a polynomial of degree 2 is a quadratic expression. And when it is equal to something that is 0, then it is quadratic equation. Then the coefficients of the highest degree term and the next degree term and the next degree term in the decreasing order. So these are the variables that are used here to find out the roots. Means what are the possible values of x. So we get the possible values of x if we know a, b, c. So roots can be known by using this formula. So actually we will know for what values of x this equation will be equal to 0. That's it. So that are roots. So we will know the values of x. Now for this we will write a program. A program will take the input and find out the roots and gives the output. So we will follow those steps. See, let us see what is the input. Input is a, b and c. These three variables are input and root result is the output. So for this, let us first draw a flow chart. So start a flow chart. What is the input? We should know the coefficients a, b, c, three things. So inside this input output box, give a message, enter coefficients. Enter coefficients. Or instead of coefficients, I will say enter a, b and c, these three values. Now read a, b, c. So I should take the values. See, imagine I am a program, I have to calculate the roots. So then I should take a, b, c values from you, right? Means the coefficients. Next is process. So in the process, actually we get two roots because one is with plus and one is with minus. So R1 is the first root and that is minus b plus and sqrt of this formula b square minus 4ac. So this is b into b minus 4 into a into c. I need more space. Then this whole thing should be divided by 2 into a. Yes, this is the first one. And same way root 2 also, everything is same, minus b. Instead of plus, this is minus sqrt of b into b minus 4 into a into c. Then by 2 into a. I got two roots. Now I have to give the output, that is the result. So give a message that roots are, so print the message, roots are, then first one is R1 and the second one is R2, R1 and R2. That's all. This is the end of a flow chart. Now this is similar to the one we have seen in the previous videos also. So you can write on the algorithm. Now I will write on a C++ program for this one. So let us convert this flow chart into C++ program. So the very first thing you know well, that is hash include IO stream, right? So this is the first thing. Then we have to say using namespace. So say using namespace, right? Using namespace std. Then main function, this is the entry point of a program. So inside the main function, what is the first thing I should do? Take input, read ABC. So I should give a message cout, enter ABC, right? So the one who is using this program should know that ABC are the coefficients of a quadratic equation. Now I will be reading this ABC. So when I am reading ABC, I realize that these are the variables that I must declare. Yes, so what are the variables I need? A, B, C, R1, R2. These are the variables I need. So declare them, all of them here on the top. So I will declare all of them as float because this float is involved here. So let us make all of them as float. That is A, B, C, R1, R2. So all the variables I have declared. Then the first one, R1, assign with minus b plus, same formula. So I need not write down that same thing as it is. I have written perfectly as required in C++ program. Write on this one. Then R2, that's the same formula, right? Just instead of plus, use minus. Then after that, print. So the result, C out. Now watch this carefully. I will say roots are, right? Then after this, first root, then next root, second root, but there should be space in between two values, because the first time we are displaying two values now, so there should be space in between them. Suppose one value is 1, other is 1, 5, there should be a space in between them. So roots are, then for the space just give quotes with a blank space, then gives R2, that's it. And last thing is return 0. So this is what, because we have written int here, so return 0. It's like a formality. Later we will learn what does it really mean by return 0 in the later videos. So that's all. This is a C++ program. So there is a coding exercise available. So you have to write on this complete formula there. So read the description, and whatever is asked in that coding exercise, you complete that. Then after that, there is a demo video on this one. So the coding part. So you have to practice that on your own machine. And also there are few more coding exercises for the other formulas we have seen in the beginning when we were talking about expression. Like for finding the speed and finding the perimeter of a rectangle, like that. There are some more coding exercises. So read the description and you can do that, right? So that's all about the expression and all. Then we will move on to the next topic. So that's all about the expressions and all. We have seen different expressions and written the programs. Now we will move to little advanced topic in the next video.